seen that part of you where I saw the better truth.
Hello, fans of Pro Wrestling Blitz. We'd like to welcome you to Mid Week Mayhem, our weekly show showcasing the very best of Pro Wrestling Blitz. I am your host, CM Venom, and with me, as always...
They know my name. It's Billy Whack.
And Whack, I'll tell you what, this weekend, Mid Week Mayhem, I don't really feel like engaging in the normal witty banter. Well, at least witty on my part, at least.
I'm witty.
And you know why? Because I'm too excited about what we're about to show you right now. Now, we both know, this weekend at St. Joe's, it's vacancy.
Vacancy.
And 3 vacant spots for the vacant Blitz Championship are going to be filled that very night. The 4th one is going to be filled right now, Whack, as we're going to bring you a match, the first qualifying match for one of those vacant slots. We take you now to Lake Station, Indiana, where we're going to bring you Machine against your woman, Melanie Cruise.
This one a qualifying match. The winner of this bout will get into the newly announced 4-way title match for the vacant Blitz Championship coming up on August 15th at Wrestlefest. The biggest show of the Pro Wrestling Blitz year, without a doubt, and a new champion will be crowned that very evening. It's a possibility it might be Machine. It might be Melanie Cruise, but whichever one qualifies tonight is going to get that shot in a 4-way championship dance. Wow. Blockbuster announcement from Commissioner Brooks tonight. And Machine showing that he doesn't exactly care that Melanie Cruise is a woman. Oh, wait a second. Former champion firing off with a couple of blows to the midsection there. Oh, goes for a clothesline, runs right into the brick wall known as Machine. And Cruise, probably at the behest of her, shall we say, manager, Billy Whack, decides to take a powder on the outside. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't really use this phrase very often, but I'm blessed to be joined right now in the commentator's booth by the self-same Commissioner of Pro Wrestling Blitz. Please join me in welcoming Commissioner Brooks.
CM Venom, it is an honor to be up here with you, and I'm ready to call it a very exciting, important match.
Brooks, I got to ask you, because I was talking about it earlier, too. Wow, what a bombshell decision. A 4-way dance at Wrestlefest for that vacant championship. How did you come to that?
Well, we took a look at, we were watching the last 6 months of matches for Melanie Cruise. We just noticed that every time she defended, yeah, folks, I'm using that once, defended her title.
Oh!
It was a scenario of 2 people on 1, 3 people on 1, 4 people on 2. There's nothing fair about that. And in my honest opinion, that's not the way a champion should conduct their business.
So it appears that you're trying to almost level the playing field here a little bit here in Blitz, giving everybody an ample opportunity. Obviously, Melanie Cruise, from what you said earlier, might not really even deserve a shot at that championship. If she defeats the monstrous Machine tonight here in Lake Station, she's got a slot in that match.
She absolutely does. We're going to have another 3 qualifying matches between now and WrestleFest. Those matches are TBA to be announced just yet, and we're going over for beautiful back suplex by Machine.
I think that might be a moot point. I think Machine might actually have this one wrapped up. Wow, what a vicious German suplex. Billy Whack banging away at that apron, trying to mix up some of that Blitz dust.
Billy Whack, let me tell you, here's a guy that has used every bit of sneaky language you can and has cut every corner you can and has taken every opportunity, every base opportunity and twisted it and used it to gain an advantage. And quite frankly, it isn't fair. So all I really felt like I did is turn tables on him. His language, it's in the Blitz Constitution, enacted by Congress to strip the title from both.
And I got to say, we just saw it right there, just as you were speaking about that. Billy Whack hopping up on the apron, distracting referee Nubby Jones A little bit of a low blow there from Melanie Cruise. Not exactly what you'd call maneuvers benefiting a champion, if you
Not
will.
exactly surprised by this either. Best of luck to both Machine.
That's a very diplomatic way to put it, Commissioner Brooks. I would expect no less from you.
You know me better than that, and I'll find the phone and different set of words.
So I got to ask, what happened in the back with Luxon and Cross? Any fisticuffs? Any dust up? Anything going on back there?
We didn't have to roll the sleeves or anything like that, thankfully. But, obviously, you're not going to intimidate me. We're just not. And two, we had a frank discussion. They understand my position. And I believe we won't be seeing that.
For those of you not in the know, as they say, Commissioner Brooks, also a former LWF champion as well, following in the footsteps of such luminaries as Ryan Boz, the real deal Jay Jensen, and I might even say so much as, well, myself and my non-existent tag team partner Supreme tonight, who, from what I understand, is away on official Blitz business again. So
Gets around.
from the sound of your voice, you don't know anything about this official Blitz business, do you?
Tony does a good job of compartmentalizing the Blitz office.
Point well taken. Point well taken.
My things that I need to do and need to do.
Fully understandable. A smooth answer from Commissioner Brooks. What's not so smooth, though, right now is the treatment. Melanie Cruise laying on Machine. Wow. Now, you got to say, at least, though, after the past couple months, there's been quite a few confrontations, physical, verbal, other altercations between Melanie Cruise and Machine. These two combatants have got to know each other pretty well by this point.
At this point, you have to take the usual tactics
Oh, and that certainly wasn't good for Melanie Cruise. Machine, Cruise coming off those ropes. Machine turns it almost into a desperation power slam, if you will.
You see it right there. It was probably a bit of that right there. And she telegraphed it. She was waiting for it. And here we are.
You can see in that corner, Melanie Cruise trying to get to her feet. Wrestling's most dangerous mind, Billy Wack. No air quotes needed, folks. Oh, wait a second. Cruise coming in with a wild charge, runs into a meatball Machine. And Brooks, you and I both know when you're locked in those corners and those clotheslines are coming in from someone the size of Machine, oh, there's nowhere to go.
She's not the nicest guy in the world. You ever come to blows with the guy? Like, been within a foot of the ring. That can't feel good. Whatever's about to happen will not feel good.
Ringmaster got his charge going up to that top rope. We might see a return to the old 747 splash. Oh, wait a minute. And just as I said it, once again, the paragon of fair play and justice, Billy Wack with a hand on the boot of Machine, pulled him and clutched him right down that top rope. I'm not going to say it's right, but it definitely gave Melanie Cruise at least a few extra moments to try to recover.
This is what we were talking about. In this scenario, it's pretty even out. I guess if Ringmaster and Billy Wack wanted to mix it up, they certainly could dust it up. But this is what I'm talking about.
I certainly wouldn't cry to see Ringmaster maybe pop one right on the chin button to Billy Wack. Wait a second. We saw him last week in Joliet. Rough Crossing. Rough Crossing is here in Lake Station. Brooks, I didn't even know he was going to be here tonight.
And either he wasn't officially invited. He was not on the card at all. I'm surprised.
Melanie Cruise's attention all on Rough Crossing. Doesn't see Machine behind her. Boy, is she going to have a shock when she turns around. Machine poised, ready for a charge. Brooks, I honestly don't want to see what's going to happen next. Oh, look at that.
What a spear. What impact.
Hook of the leg. And Machine will advance to Wrestlefest, the first combatant in that big four-way mad dance for the vacant Blitz Championship that Commissioner Brooks decreed earlier. Wow, and that's got to be a serious blow to the Wack family.
Congratulations to Machine and for overcoming that adversity. That was a display of character, intestinal fortitude, and just straight-up wrestling. And yes, now he has a chance to perhaps fulfill a dream, maybe a nightmare of his.
It's going to be a nightmare for us.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine the championship strapped around Machine's waist?
Whack, I gotta tell you, when I signed on to Mid Week Mayhem, I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I didn't know I'd get a chance to see your despondent face so often.
This is ridiculous. I blame Xander. I blame Commissioner Brooks. I blame Tony Scarpone. Whoever's running the show around here. This is ridiculous. Week after week, discrimination against me.
Well, Whack, you can't discount what we just saw. Machine now moves on, filling one of those vacant spots at WrestleFest. Machine will be contending for that vacant Pro Wrestling Blitz championship. Since we're talking about championships, though, I'm going to bring it back. We're going to go back and take a look at the rematch that I promised last week, and I deliver. We're going to take you now to the brand new No Limits champion, the High Priest, William Jacobs, as he defends that championship against the former champion known as Grin.
High Priest William Jacobs, he's a holy man.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention in the center ring as the ringmaster proudly presents to you your future No Limits champion, Grin! And his opponent. From the Vatican City, he is the Pro Wrestling Blitz No Limits champion, the High Priest, William Jacobs.
How does it feel after 8 months of agony and depression? How does it feel to have someone admirable and worth a damn in wrestling's history books as your No Limits champion? You see, last week, Grin, Ringmaster, you took my challenge and you brushed it right off. You threw it over your shoulder. You even laughed at me just a little bit. Well, who's grinning now, buddy?
Oh, and then the former No Limits champion wasting no time going after the current one here. One-on-one matchup. It's your main event here tonight. An Act on Instinct.
Only in Pro Wrestling Blitz can you get a main event of a court jester against a holy man. And looking at the court jester, Grin, taking it to the High Priest William Jacobs, barely letting the man of the cloth get in and take off that cloth.
Oh, I think he's going to take him to all four corners, Whack. And boom. The holy man out of sorts here. William Jacobs, we saw it last week in Joliet. William Jacobs stealing that No Limits championship away from Grin. There was a brick inside. Oh, my. With the assistance of that brick inside of his holy book, William Jacobs basically stole that championship away.
I think what happened is
Here we go.
the High Priest William Jacobs was going to take a break and read a passage to Grin. And somebody in the back is playing a joke on William Jacobs, swapped out his Bible for that awful, evil, brick-filled Bible. Terrible stuff.
So instead of Grin taking a break, he takes a brick instead.
Yes.
And it looks like the former champion hell-bent on getting that title back. And he gets his opportunity here tonight in Lake Station, setting the High Priest back in that ring.
But the High Priest William Jacobs, he's had a rough go of it.
Ooh, speaking of rough go.
He's had a rough go of it. When he came in, it's like he said, nobody took him seriously. William Jacobs ended up being the hot potato champion for quite some time, being the worst wrestler here in Blitz. Finally got rid of that belt, and in the same night, defeats the No Limits champion.
Quite possibly the best night of William Jacobs' life.
Easily.
And we got a chance to see it at Joliet. Just goes to show you anything can happen here at Pro Wrestling Blitz. Jacob strikes me as being the kind of competitor that's going to do almost anything to hold on to that title. And I think he's showing it right now. Oh, and a small, the back of Grin right in, but Jacobs isn't done.
Jacobs, he's like a feeder guy, but he is cut. He is powerful. We saw pulling Grin there.
Incredible shape. Fantastic physique on this So we say this twisted holy man hooking the leg.
I wouldn't say he's twisted. Not any more than anyone.
I would normally say, will you stop, but
I'm your no limits champion, and you will respect me.
Look at that. No fear. William Jacobs just putting himself out like that.
Jacobs affecting that Christ-like pose. And now a big boot in the corner. Right into the, shall we say, the neck paint of Grin, if you will. What's with that? Is it that makeup that he's wearing? Is that bleeding down? Does that signify something?
Look at the neck. To me, he looks like Kermit the Frog. He looks like a puppet.
Oh, come on. And your Kermit is pretty lousy, too.
Really?
Yeah.
I really mine
much better. Yeah, see? Hey ho. Yeah,
I can do it out, though.
You better. Back to the action.
Back to the action. There we go.
Oh, wow. Grin laid out there for all the world to see. Jacobs dropping that elbow, that point right below the sternum.
And this is a situation where the High Priest, William Jacobs, he doesn't have to worry about pinning Grin. He doesn't have to. He could fail now and wake up tomorrow still the No Limits champion. Take the count out. Hell, taking his qualification. It's all about keeping that belt. That belt keeps you in the main event. That main event keeps you in the money.
That's true. Oh, no. And championship privileges, though, is that Jacobs does not have to defeat Grin. Grin needs to defeat Jacobs by pinfall or submission to get that championship belt back. Disqualification, victory, count out. Grin does not walk out the No Limits Championship. And you got to know, William Jacobs understands that rule to the letter of the law.
I'm sure all parties involved, including the useless ringmaster, understand that too. But if Jacobs wanted to bail, what's ringmaster?
Ooh.
What happened?
And the force of Jacobs' kick knocked Grin right into Nubby Jones, sent him out of sorts. Oh, right in the gullet.
Oh, was
That holy book.
he was going to read him a passage.
There's no reading of a passage involved. Undoubtedly, there's probably still heavy masonry inside that book. I can't believe it.
Well, Nubby Jones is
Jones quite a competitor. Jones back up to his feet after that blow. Oh, right in the gut. And he holds him there before setting him off again. And a second.
See, if I was out there, if I was the manager,
Go on.
This would be information for Ringmaster. I would have, hey, Nubby, come over here, take a look. Ringmaster is right behind that Bible right now. You should open it up, expose the brick.
Maybe take it away. That might be kind of choice.
But again, Ringmaster, useless.
Ringmaster's a little bit more worried about Grin at this point, not so much about what's in that holy book. Certainly no good news in there. Ringmaster out there imploring Grin, try to get up. A lot of damage done, though, by the High Priest to the midsection of the former No Limits champion, Grin. The do-si-do reverse. Jacobs tries to go up and over, but he gets caught by Grin. Grin to the corner, pops right back up. Look at this.
Whoa!
Grin bomb. Hook in the leg. Not quite enough to put the High Priest down and bring that No Limits Championship back to the three rings. And now Grin sends Jacobs into the corner again.
It's hard.
Oh, simple but effective.
See, that could get you disqualified.
Technically by the letter of the law, but it's Nubby Jones' discretion. Oh my. Devastating. And a flapjacker, and now Grin appears to be firmly in control.
Grin wants that belt. He's doing the belt gesture.
The belt gesture shows that you want it, or it's on the line. Oh, wait a second, roll up.
Oh, wow.
Legs and arms and shoulders everywhere on that one. I'm surprised Nubby Jones could even sort that one out. Whoa, and we've seen that before.
Look at that. And I tell you what, I like the confidence that William Jacobs has now exuded now that he's a champion.
Two. Wow, that maneuver really close. Pretty much what won him that No Limits Championship last week alone. And here lies one of the biggest problems with William Jacobs. Jacobs allows the crowds here in Blitz to get under his skin, probably more easily than anybody else I've seen here in Blitz. It bothers him.
I don't care for the crowd either. In fact, I think Commissioner Brooks should just send all these people home and we hold these exhibitions with nobody here in the arena.
Just an empty arena? Yes. What about maybe two guys in basic black tights? No music. How exciting would that be? Wait a second, set up from behind. Oh no, another.
Jacobs, he might be
Grin just doling out those German suplexes like they're nothing.
Jacobs should stay down. Jacobs should bail out.
Fireman's carry. He's got him up. Jacob slips out the back door, sends Grin chest first in.
Look at this. What is this for?
Wow, into a pinning combination. So close. High Priest thought he had him there.
I thought he had him.
And this is what I was talking about. This is the kind of time where William Jacobs has to press the advantage. He's got Grin, well, not actually on the ropes, but you know what I mean. It's time to push that offense. He's got to get in there and defeat. I know he doesn't necessarily have to beat Grin, but you're damn well sure he probably should, right?
Well, maybe it's a factor. Jacobs, what's going on? There's a tangle over the good book. That's it. Oh, no.
Ringmaster and Jacobs tussling. And that brick in the ring.
Grin's got it.
Nubby Jones sees this, hasn't disqualified anybody because the brick has not been used yet. Look at Jacobs begging.
Everybody in this room wants Grin to hit him with that brick. It's what happened last week. It's what cost Grin the No Limits title. It would only be fair if he did it. But look at Jacobs begging him to do it. Oh! He did it!
And unfortunately for Grin, causes a disqualification, use of a foreign object.
Hey, look, there's been some rumblings in the back. Grin has been obsessed with that brick since last week.
Here's the referee's decision. Grin has been disqualified for using a foreign object. Therefore, your winner and still No Limits champion, William.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, though. We saw that disturbed look on Grin's face earlier with that brick.
Jacobs took that brick to the face.
And that Grin's not done. Hoisting Jacobs up. Oh.
Look at that. Hit a guy with a brick.
And it's all academic. And that blow with the brick has busted the High Priest open.
He is bleeding from the head. Wow.
The Holy Man bleeds here tonight in Indiana, but Grin does not walk out with that No Limits championship.
Sadly enough, I don't think anybody's going to come to the rescue of William Jacobs.
Oh, and Grin just sending a message.
Sending a message to who? His fans? Is this what you do? You hit somebody in the head with a brick? Well, take a look. He is not the No Limits champion.
I think he's trying to send a message to William Jacobs there. Oh, wait a second now. Grin throws Nubby Jones down.
Grin is in full meltdown mode. Look at this. I kind of like it. Ringmaster not even in control of his guy.
The Ringmaster's smart. You get in there and take control of his charge. Firing off those blows with an already injured head. We're not going to see it again. The bell ringing like mad as if that stopped anybody ever.
Good Lord.
Wack, I think we see the beginning of Grin unhinged here tonight.
Now what? I'd say you've done enough, Grin, and you have. Come on,
But he's finished. Oh no, Machine Sinister out here.
Whoa.
Wow, there's a first.
Whoa. Look at what's happening.
Machine and Sinister out here, necessary to physically restrain Grin from going after the champion.
He wants that fight. He wants to do more damage to the Holy Man. Come on. He's got to be up tomorrow. It's Sunday. There's church.
And William Jacobs is bloodied badly here tonight. Look, and we know how strong Sinister and Machine are, and they're barely managing to hold Grin back. They were smart to use that chain to hold on to him.
Come on, show him that, Grin. We'll give you some of your medication and you'll be okay.
Wow, that's something you don't see very often. A bloody but ultimately victorious William Jacobs defends successfully against Grin.
The holy blood of William Jacobs being spilled here tonight on Mid Week Mayhem.
What about the look on Grin's face? Did you see that? Members of the Three Rings having to physically hold Grin back?
I like it. He's going crazy. He's snapping. He's losing it.
I tell you, you can't really blame him. But what this does, Whack, from what we've just seen here, is that it sets it this Saturday at Vacancy. Pro Wrestling Blitz, the No Limits Championship, defended by William Jacobs against the winner of what we're calling a Rundown Rumble. Whack.
Rundown Rumble. A guy comes in every minute. Whoever the winner is going to face the High Priest William Jacobs at Wrestlefest.
that very night, folks. And I'll tell you, you're going to have to come out to St. Joe's and Joliet to see Vacancy this Saturday. Folks, for Midweek Mayhem, I am CM Venom.
They know me. I'm Billy Wack.
And we'll see you next week.